And we are back with it again. What's up, everyone? YouTube, your boy Freestyle Steve doing his thing, coming with something quite different for you guys today. I haven't did one of these for a minute. Been putting in beat work. I know you guys been hearing some of those and playing some games, but me and Motomax just chilling. Thought we'd come with the unboxing, and this is kind of an overdue unboxing here. I ordered this. It says November 24th, so it's a couple months. You know, I wanted to kind of get back into my quadcopting, but unfortunately, around that time is, you know, kind of the season started to change and kind of the winter time, and now we're supposed to be in a little warmer weather, but it kind of feels a little chilly today. We've had a couple of them colder days coming at us, but anyway, we're doing an unboxing today. I haven't done one of these for a while, and like I said, this is a quadcopter, and I got it from banggood.com, and it is the Eachine H8S 3D Mini. Yeah, that's what's good. I really like the three. If you know me, I'm a fan of the H8s, the original H8s. I have like 4 of those. You know, I bought them. When they were cheap. They were like $11, $12. You know, actually, I had to buy a couple because the first one I bought broke, and then I bought another one, and then I just liked it enough to buy another one, and then I think I bought one and gave one to my boy Motomax over here, Max, and so I really liked that one, and then I got the other one, not the H8S, but it was the other one that had came out too, and I was digging that one, you know. So then I just decided to get this one, you know, add this to my collection. And when I got it, excuse me, guys, when I got it, it was $14.78. Unfortunately, it's not. It must have been on sale, or maybe it was cheaper, because now it looks like it's $17.99. It says $17.99 to $19.99, so I caught a little break when I had purchased it. But let's go ahead and open it. If I'm thinking correctly here, this is the blue one. I think they have different colors. Let me see. There's a blue and a green. I might have the green, you know. I'm not sure. I have one, but I think I don't have the Eachine version. I know JJRC and Eachine, they make kind of similar, you know. So some of the copies kind of seem to come out similar. So let's go ahead and get to cracking with this. And I'm also using this camera I got. I haven't really, you know, did any reviews or videos or anything. You know, there's a lot of options and features here, so, you know, I do apologize if this doesn't come out the greatest, but I definitely think this is a step above, you know, the built-in camera on my phone. This is, you know, actually a camera here, and a fairly nice one, albeit a few years older. You know, it's still got a lot of features that I have to read upon. I don't think I'll definitely ever use everything there, but, you know, like I said, once again, this is probably the second recording I did with this, so bear with me. I just pretty much started it up and go, but, you know, I'm gonna read on it. I gotta definitely learn about it. The only thing I don't like is the 30-minute video cap. That's kind of bummer, you know. I mean, I don't think I have, you know, any reason to do anything longer, but if I wanted to, you know, that would definitely be a little nice to have more than 30 minutes. But if you're trying to do a, you know, music video, and they're definitely not doing a 30-minute music video, you're gonna be good to go. So let's go ahead and get this open. All right. Haven't did this for a while, huh, Alan? Okay, and there she is. That is the Eachine H8S 3D inverted flight. You know, just like a lot of the other ones, I have okay, it's supposed to be the blue, but I see green on the box. I hope they didn't send me the green. Unless I have the blue, and unless I have the blue and I wanted the green, I wasn't sure. I try to get different colors usually. Yeah, it's the blue. Cool. Alright, that is exactly what I wanted. It just has green on the box. So check it out, guys. Ooh, sorry. So that's where she is there. And what we got there, so you guys can see, we got the quadcopter itself packaged in the box there with the transmitter. Looks like it's not one of the small transmitters, but it's not a big one either. It's kind of like in between. You know, it's got your standard what do we call them, trigger buttons for your yaw and your yaw button and your speed button. You know, I'm sure one of the buttons activates your flip. So you know, there's that's that. You can see there. You know, it's pretty similar to the H8, the regular H8 Mini. I mean, really, it's probably just the regular H8 Mini with the slightly altered transmitter and an inverted flight option. So, you know, that's what comes right there. You know, they give you their famous manual right there. You know, so that's that. And here's our accessory package, which, you know, we always get a handy little screwdriver. I got a ton of those ones, you know, little. And I like the blades though, definitely nice for extra blades. And our what are those? The little lift pads. Those are nice. And our charger. So that's what's up. So let me go ahead and get back at this. But yeah, that seems to be everything included in the package there of the Eachine H8S 3D Mini. And you can see I got the blue one. This H8S 3D Mini, it comes with most of your standard features that all of these quadcopters come with nowadays. It looks like we got inverted flight. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where the quadcopter flips over and flies upside down. You know, when they were first doing inverted flight, some of them were hit or miss. You know, it seemed like it didn't work, but they seem to have got the inverted flight down. So you know, you can actually invert it and it'll go back and forth fine, you know. So we got inverted flight, we got the come home feature, I guess you could say, the one press what is it, return button, which I don't use too often, and sometimes that's hit or miss, but you know, sometimes you could practice with it, and if you're going straight in line and you press it, it'll actually come back to you pretty nice. I guess it could kind of be somewhat of maybe if you go a little out of range and you're like, you panic there and press it, maybe it'll bring it back to you. But you know, I'm not gonna say it's 100% reliable, as it seems like that function is pretty hit or miss, you know. So, but it does got it. So we got the one press automatic return, or I guess you could say one press come back to home button there. It's it does got you know, your what do we say, inverted flight, one press automatic return. We got the back and forth. What was the back and forth y'all called again? Headless mode. Yeah, thanks, Max. I almost was, you know, it's been quite a while. It does got headless mode, so that's nice. You know, I mean, I'm wondering how good headless mode works. Headless mode actually on my Eachine, the H8S is. You know, I had the H8S and I also had the JJRC version. You know, they're kind of similar. The headless seem to work pretty well. And with this one being a little bit of a newer model than those two, I'm assuming the headless should work just as good. So it does got headless, you know, and that's pretty much what we got there. If we're looking at the manual here, I'm not sure exactly what the exact trigger buttons do, but it does say that headless. I don't want to take everything out. I guess I could. You know, I'll go ahead and show you guys what it really is. And I've got this same transmitter on a couple of other quadcopters as well. Okay, so that is what the controller looks like. You know, I don't got the biggest hands, and you know, my hand can almost go through the whole thing, but it's not small. It's actually slightly bigger than the original Eachine H8, you know, and the JJR H8 Mini. It's a little bigger than that. And basically with the controller, inverted flight is your left trigger button. So you know, if you want to invert, you probably press that once, it looks like. Okay, we got headless mode is this little up arrow there, so you probably press it once to activate it, probably press it again to deactivate it. So inverted flight with left trigger, headless mode right there. One key return, which makes sense if you see the button right there where the arrow is pointing back to us. It's kind of hard to see But that is our one key return. So we got that. Okay. Here's our speed buttons. Our speed buttons are these two buttons right here. This arrow is pointing slightly up, it looks like, and this one's to the right. So I'm sorry, this one's pointing slightly down and this one's pointing slightly up. So the one pointing slightly down is that's probably to decrease our speed, and this one is probably to increase our speed. The right trigger button is our flipping button. That's kind of similar to some of them. You know, if you want to do your flips, your forward, backward, you know, what do they call it, 360 inversion. So that's for your flips right there. And our trim buttons are these trim buttons are right there. That's our left and right trim. And this right there is our forward and backward trim. So this is pointing forward there, so that is forward trim, and this is pointing backwards, so that is backwards trim. So that pretty much sums it up, guys. That is the, I don't think I forgot anything. That is the unboxing of the Eachine H8S 3D Mini. And, you know, it's been quite a while. I was supposed to I got this like in November, but you know, when the weather had changed and it started getting cooler, I really wasn't coming out here to fly some quadcopters. So, but I think once it gets warmer, maybe I'll have to get back into it, you know, bring some of my other ones out and get going on them. You know, I got my nice big tarantula sitting in there. Me and a Moto Max over here are gonna have to definitely go take that for a flight one of these days and just get back into it again. You know, it was fun. I kind of enjoyed it. But all right, it's your boy Freestyle. I'm gonna clock out, you know, saying what's up and peace out. Peace.